The Trinidad and Tobago Cricket Board says it had to make changes to its price structure to ensure that there was competitive cricket in 2018 and also that clubs received funding, but there were no easy decisions to be made. Here's Ken Fuentes.
Trinidad and Tobago Cricket Board, like many national sporting organizations, have been hit hard by the tough economic times the country currently faces. Executive member of the TTCB, Baldath Mahabe, said based on this, prize monies for tournaments had to be cut.
We have cut prize monies by about 30% in the National League. We used to run the National League with a budget of about 3.1 million. We are down now to about $2 million. That is, as with respect to what is happening across the country, lack of as much sponsorship, the resources of the board, and we have done the competitions to suit the resources of the board.
He said recommendations were made to the board to ensure that cricket in some form or fashion was played this season.
And we have a National League committee that made recommendations to the executive. The executive looked at it and came up with a format of a 2-day league and the T20. So the league remains, the T20 remains. We have eliminated the 50-over competition on the basis that clubs are saying, if we are cutting the prize money, how could they maintain the same costs as well? Because they too have to cut their costs as clubs. So we have eliminated from the club structure the 50-over competition. But what we have done is introduced an inter-zone 50-over competition. So not that we are going to be without 50-over cricket.
This tournament will take place in May, and Mahabe adds the decision not to have the national 50-over tournament was not an easy one, but was necessary based on the current circumstances.
It pains me, because I'm involved in a club as well, not to have to play the 3 formats. But I understand the situation of the board, and we have so much resources, and it's only what we could do with the resources that we have available. We are giving this year $720,000 in funding to the 40 clubs in National League in $25, $20, and $10,000 tranches to each club in the National League. We could have looked at it and taken away that money and run all 3 competitions.
We will have more from Mahabe in this week's C Sports Extra. Kent Fuentes, C Sports.